Hi, my name is Asha Gomez. Welcome to my video series where we blend the flavors of India into a southern kitchen. I hope you enjoy this collection that we have put together for you.
Well, hello, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Asha, and today we're going to learn how to make stewed red kidney beans. In India, we call this dish rajma. It's predominantly in the north of India that this dish is made. But for me, the memory of this dish is always when fall and winter was rolling in. You stewed these beans for a really, really long time, and then you ate it with like steamed white rice or some hot rotis. But it's a perfect fall dish. I guess it's kind of a version of a chili, but an Indian version of it without the beef. I hope you enjoy making this in your kitchen. We don't need a lot of ingredients. You definitely need a can of tomatoes. I love this brand right here. So I have a can of organic peeled whole tomatoes. I have 2 red kidney bean tins. I'm going to use 1 red onion. I just want a slight bit of heat, so I'm going to use 1 Thai chili pepper. And it's going to be very garlic forward. So I'm going to use about 5 big cloves of garlic. So let's get started. And there's, of course, there's cumin in it as well, and sweet paprika. So I'm just going to give my red onion a nice chop. You know, they cook down for so long that you could give it a rough chop if you want. This is probably one of my favorite times of the year. I'm not really into summer the way so many people are. Fall for me is it. I love the vegetables in the fall. I love all the squashes and the pumpkins and the it's just such a fun time of the year, the fall foliage. I'm gonna just put these onions aside. And for the Thai chili, I always say when you're using chili peppers, you kind of want to let it, you can leave it whole or just split it right down the middle. So if you want to pull it out, you can. I'll give you all its flavor, but you can pull it out. And 1 Thai chili is pretty potent, so that's all you need. For the garlic, I have about 5 cloves here. And I'm just gonna like smash them. Let me show you a really cool trick. If you have a mortar and pestle at home, right? Take your garlic, skin on and everything, put it in there, smash it. And then you literally just get to pull off the skin. How cool is that? So I'm just gonna take off the skins. But you see how easy that was? Usually peeling garlic can be such a pain, but when you do it in the mortar and pestle, it's like 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and open my red kidney beans. And if you want to, you can soak them overnight as well. I'm keeping it simple and just using the canned beans. And you want to strain off the liquid. You can leave some of the liquid in there because you're stewing it. I always like to keep a bowl that's kind of my, you know, transportable garbage bin. Makes it so easy. So I'm going to take this now and go over and get started stewing them or slow braising them. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my flame on a medium to high, and I'm going to use olive oil for this. About 2 tablespoons. Perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my red onions. Now, if you don't want to use red onions and you're used to using yellow onions, feel free to use them. You can use shallots if you want it as well. There's really no, particular onion that you need to use for this particular one. I really like cooking with red onions, so it works for me. So I'm putting in my onions, my garlic, my chili, and I'm going to go ahead and put in a nice heaping tablespoon and a half of cumin seeds. And we want to get that just a little bit translucent. We're not trying to get a golden brown on this at all. And I'm going to use sweet paprika. Not hot paprika, not smoked paprika. Sweet Hungarian paprika for this. It turns out so beautiful. The color is so vibrant. So I'm going to do three nice heaping teaspoons of paprika. I mean, look at the color on that. It's so beautiful. The aroma is so beautiful because that cumining is starting to toast. So I'm going to go ahead and put my whole can of tomatoes in there. The whole can. A lot of times when I do this, I wish there was a way to transport just the scent in the kitchen that comes through. Anytime you heat fat and you throw a spice in there, it just blooms in that fat and the scent is just so magical. And I'm going to go ahead and put my kidney beans in. I mean, can't you already tell? This is just going to be on a nice fall day in the evening. This over steamed rice or some roti or even just crunchy, crusty bread. And I'm going to put, of course, salt to taste. I really like to work with pink Himalayan salt or kosher salt. It's a nice, generous portion of salt. Now, if you feel that it's too thick, go ahead and add a little bit of water. If you feel that the can of tomatoes that you used had enough liquid in it, you don't have to. I feel I want to use just a little bit of water, so I'm probably going to use about a half a cup. Y'all, look at this. Just look at it. It's not even cooked yet. So pretty. I like pretty food. So I'm going to now turn my flame to the lowest flame possible. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on it. And this is going to stew for a good 30 to 45 minutes. I'm just going to forget about it. And then we'll come back and we'll see how it looks. Let's check on those kidney beans. They've been stewing for a minute. The scent of this is so amazing. It's cooked through now. It's beautiful. I have a bunch of cilantro that I chopped up that's sitting on the side. Now, how I'm going to finish this is with a touch of brown sugar. A little bit less than a tablespoon. A bunch of cilantro that I chopped up. And give it a nice mix. And it's done. So that spinach rice that you can find on Korean cornbread would be perfect with this. So I hope you make this in your kitchen. Happy cooking.